Hi, I'm Rachel and I'm your nurse today.
Hello.
You can call me Rachel, but you can call me Nurse Rachel.
Okay, Nurse Rachel, I'm really upset right now. My mother has never had to be hospitalized for her diabetes before, and so I think this is all your fault.
Now, honey, let's be nice to the kind gentleman. He doesn't know what's going on.
No, Mom, that's a lady. I am just so angry. In fact, my mother has done such a great job controlling her diabetes that her endocrinologist just lowered the dose of her blood sugar medication.
And how does that make you feel?
Angry!
Okay, I can see why you're upset. Fran, you were admitted to the hospital for something called diabetic ketoacidosis.
Diabetic ketoacidosis, what?
Well, what intonation is that?
Diabetic ketoacidosis is when your blood sugar spikes way higher than where we typically like to see it. Your blood sugar was 688 and we like it to be somewhere around 100. That is what caused your symptoms.
Oh no!
I don't understand. She was doing so well with her keeping her sugars down.
I take all my medications when I'm supposed to in the morning. I don't miss anything. How did this happen?
Fran, I see you were recently diagnosed with having bronchitis. Are you still taking the prednisone?
Yes.
The prednisone, is that what could have made her blood sugars go so high?
The bronchitis put added stress on your mother's body, which can spike blood glucose levels. Fran, the prednisone you are taking also decreases the effects of the glucovans, which keeps blood glucose levels stable. I see that you were also prescribed Proventil and azithromycin. Is that correct?
Yes. I'm on 2 other medications, but I don't really know what they are.
One is an inhaler and the other is a pill. Does that sound familiar?
That does, yes.
All right, the inhaler also decreases the effects of glucovans, which could cause your blood glucose to increase too. It's good that you had good control over your blood glucose, but unfortunately the combination of bronchitis and the prescribed medications for that and the decrease in your glucovans dose caused your blood glucose levels to rise too much.
So should I stop taking the prednisone?
The provider will be in to see you shortly and they can discuss your dosage of glucovans with you, but make sure to keep taking the prednisone as ordered to make sure you really aren't sick anymore.
I'm sorry that I got upset. I was just very scared when this happened to my mom.
That's perfectly understandable. Let's go over some ways to prevent your mom's glucose from getting that high again. It's helpful to carry a list of medications and their dosages to bring to the doctor's office, including over-the-counter medications and herbs. Even if they don't ask about medications, it's a good thing to give them to the doctor so they have a complete picture.
Okay, let's form a list of medications when we get home so we have that on hand.
Good idea.
It is also important to monitor blood glucose more frequently when you're sick. We recommend checking it every 2 to 3 hours so you can notice rises and falls more quickly.
Do you understand that, Mom?
Yeah, that makes sense. I can record them in a journal. I'll have a new hobby.
That's a great idea. You mentioned that you take all your medications at the same time in the morning?
Yes, I do.
On the days that you take Actonel, I would suggest taking the Caltrate later in the day because the Caltrate could decrease the absorption of the Actonel and make it less effective.
I had no idea.
Do you have any other questions for me?
I don't think so. Thank you so much, Nurse Rachel.
You're the #1 nurse.
Oh, thank you, but I know.
Oh, do you think we could take that for my journal?
Well, I do have a lot more where that came from.
Oh, great.
Breakdown membranes and alter cell function. Killer stain bacteria. Wow, they're awesome. But they're hard on my liver and kidney. Causes infection
I'm
and
Rachel, I'm your nurse today.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
You start on them, not me.
Or allergies. Monitor liver, renal disease. Take all medicine. Yeah, if you see culture first.
You can call me Rachel, but you can call me Nurse Rachel. Hi.
3 days sensitivity.
This is going well.
I think so.
Nurse Rachel, I am very
I'm just gonna be smiling the whole time.
meds for her diabetes.
Your blood glucose level was 688, and it should be around 100.
Oh no.
This is what caused your symptoms.
I don't know. I'm sorry I got upset. I was just very scared when this happened to my mother. There's a heart
A hand to hold on to.
Why is it so blurry?